afternoon, Zahia and Alavi, right? Did I get the
Hi, Bhaiya.
name right?
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
Great.
hello.
Good to have you guys at Mind Square podcast.
thank you for having us.
Thank you for welcoming us. It's an honor to be here.
All right, awesome. So আমরা প্রথমে একটা introduction শুনি তোমাদের দুই
So, firstly, thank you, Bhaiya, for having us and giving us the opportunity to talk about Strides Co. and our vision. I'm Zahia. I am the CEO and the co-founder. So, Strides Co. is one of the fastest growing e-commerce in fashion. We are striving to become the go-to destination for affordable, high quality, and globally trendy fashion for the modern Bangladeshi. Um, so আমার ব্যাপারে একটু বলি. So I graduated with a master's from Imperial College, London, and তারপরে আমি বাংলাদেশে ফেরত আসি. I then joined the family business with my brother Alavi, who's in the video right now. So our family, Amra Garments traded for the last 30 years. We had the privilege of working with some of the world's most renowned brands, such as Tommy Hilfiger and Guess. So এই experience গুলো থেকে we were able to gain the expertise in garment manufacturing and learn the highest quality standards in the industry. Um, so, and it's while working there that আমরা বুঝতে পারলাম যে Bangladesh, even though Bangladesh হচ্ছে second largest garment exporter in the world, same quality standards and fashion trends যেটা আমরা দেখতেছি and export করছি, সেটা is not being translated in the local market. So it's this disparity that motivated us to start Strides Co. So we are on a mission to revolutionize the fashion landscape of Bangladesh. Today, the young, modern Bangladeshi is more globally connected than ever before. And they have a desperate demand for globally trendy express করতে পারে so they can express their individuality and be equal to যারা বাইরে যারা ওদের global counterparts দের সাথে.
awesome. Alavi?
Yeah, hello. So I'm Alavi. I'm also the co-founder and COO, so Chief Operating Officer at Stridesco. So আমরা একসাথেই so অর্নি আপু আমরা ভাই বোন। So আমরা একসাথেই যে ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে পড়ে এসে আমরা একসাথে আমাদের ফ্যামিলি বিজনেস জয়েন করার পরে যেটা হচ্ছে শান্তা গার্মেন্টস এ থাকতে থাকতে আমাদের এই আইডিয়াটা আসে। তো তখন থেকেই শুরু। সো এখন আমরা এতদূর পর্যন্ত আসছি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
গ্রেট। সো এটা প্রোমো শুরু করার আগে জাহিয়া বলছিল যে তোমরা শুরু করেছিলে 2018-এ, তারপর আই থিঙ্ক দেয়ার ওয়াজ এ ব্রেক অ্যান্ড দেন 2020-তে তোমরা আবার ইউ কাইন্ড অফ স্টার্টেড দিস হোল থিং এগেন। সো আমার একটু অরিজিন স্টোরি বলবা যে what happened in 2018 and then we can go into the pitch.
Okay, so 2018 so we were in the garments industry. আমাদের family আমরা থাকি. So তখন so I was in R&D, research and development, design studio তে আমরা কাজ করছিলাম, and my job was basically আপনার product design and presenting the designs to our international buyers, and Alavi was looking after operations and the efficiency of the operations in garment manufacturing. So তারপরে আমরা এটা সাইড জব হিসেবে স্ট্রাইডস কোটা শুরু করি when we realize that আমরা তো বিদেশে সব পড়াশোনা করেছি, or when we travel outside we see a lot of garments and they're all made in Bangladesh, right? And a lot of them like Zara, H&M, they have like, you know, more than 50% of their clothes is made in Bangladesh. And so we're like, you know, we're finding যে আমরা export করতেছি these globally trendy fashion, but আমাদের local market এত, why is it so hard to find এইসব জিনিস আমাদের নিজেদের মার্কেটে, আমাদের এখান থেকেই তো যাচ্ছে. So that's when we were like, আমরা তো present করতেছি all these retail stuff on to the buyers, so let's just put that on an e-commerce and sell it to the local market, right? So তারপরে আমরা side job হিসেবে এটা করছিলাম the strides, and then when we saw like how much the demand is there, the young modern Bangladeshis, they were really appreciating the kind of designs we were putting out, and they were appreciating that we were giving them basic essentials. We really thought Jakon, we need to make it bigger.
Awesome. All right. অরিজিন স্টোরি শেষ, আমরা এখন তোমাদের পিছে চলে যাই।
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So So, like I was saying earlier, Bhaiya, that Amra Jakun, when we realized that Bangladesh, even though Bangladesh is the second largest garments exporter in the world, the same quality standards gula and the globally trendy fashion that Amra export korchilam, that was not being translated in the local market. There was still such a lack of access to globally trendy fashion that is high quality and also affordable আমাদের local market জন্য. And a disparity that motivated us to start Strides Go. So we are on a mission to revolutionize the fashion landscape, like I was saying earlier, and we want to bridge this gap with an omni-channel fashion and lifestyle D2C changeover, providing globally inspired, high quality and affordable fashion for the young, modern Bangladeshi, so they can feel empowered and be equal to their global counterpart. This market is so big. It's worth around $768 million and it's growing at a remarkable 70% per month. So one of the things I really want to mention is that our platform has some key features that really sets us apart from যেগুলো এখন পাওয়া যায় in the market. Firstly, our platform is laser focused on fashion and lifestyle. We are offering a seamless, user-friendly shopping experience, unlike other e-commerces in Bangladesh. So আমরা prioritize করি good quality, trendy fashion, যেটা local market is quite hard to find. Secondly, our products are carefully designed and curated. আমরা only sell করছি product যেটা high quality থাকবে, যেটা global trends এর সাথে match করবে, and যেটা affordable হতেই হবে for the Bangladeshi local market. And lastly, and most importantly, আমাদের platformটা is tech-led. So we are leveraging technology and data-driven insights to make our product decisions and optimize the overall user experience. আমরা technology use করছি to provide a more personalized and intuitive shopping experience. For example, আমরা future we want to incorporate personal recommendations customerদের জন্য and virtual product visualizations, etc. So mainly our goal is to
আমার একটা
empower.
কোয়েশ্চেন আছে এখানে।
Sure.
সো তো তোমাদের এই প্ল্যাটফর্মটা এটা কি ওয়েব এবং অ্যাপ দুটোতেই আছে?
So right now it's currently web because
ওকে,
web and the browser, we have like almost 70% of our users use mobile, the browser, but we are going into the app by the end of this year.
ওকে। সো আর আরেকটা যে টিপিক্যাল যেটা আমি দেখেছি যে বাংলাদেশের যদি আমি ই কমার্স বলি, লট অফ ট্রাফিক কামস ফ্রম তোমার এফ কমার্স এবং ওই
Yeah.
মেসেঞ্জারেই কমিউনিকেশন হয়, দে অ্যাকচুয়ালি ডোন্ট রিয়েলি কাম টু দ্য প্ল্যাটফর্ম। সো ওই
Yeah.
ব্যাপারটাতে তোমরা কীভাবে ম্যানেজ করছো? বিকজ দ্য ডেটা মানে কাস্টমার ডেটা ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি লস বিকজ ইজ নট ক্যাপচার ইন দ্য প্ল্যাটফর্ম, এবং সে ইন্টেলিজেন্স যেটা থাকে প্ল্যাটফর্মে কাস্টমার যদি আসে, কারণ কার্ড তো ফুলফিল করছে না, অনেকেই দেখি যে ওই মেসেঞ্জারে বলে দিচ্ছে আমি এই জিনিসটা চাই, অ্যান্ড a lot of this e-commerce site they're actually assisting on the messenger যে okay
Right.
we'll take the order and then এটা completely offline-এ চলে যাচ্ছে। সো এই ডিসজয়েন্টটা তোমরা কিভাবে ম্যানেজ করছো, আর তোমাদের
Yeah.
ইউজাররা কি স্লাইটলি ডিফারেন্ট?
Shall I?
So basically, আমি বলবো যে like F-commerce is really very important Bangladeshi customerদের জন্য because আমাদের, even though we have a lot of internet penetration and মানুষজন অনেক online shopping করছে, there's still a trust gap যে e-commerce
Yeah.
থেকে কিনলে
Right.
will they actually get the product, actually productটা হাতে পাবে কিনা, মানে that is a huge problem Bangladesh, and the trust gap is what we are trying to মানে reduce. And আমরা F-commerce we definitely communicate with our customers. আমরা F-commerce serve করছি আমাদের customerদেরকে, but we are requiring them the email address দিতে হবে for the digital invoice. So that is how
Right.
we are also
Yeah.
making sure that we have a record of the customer. And দেখা যায় যে আমাদের customer যারা returning customer, they do পরে shop from the website directly. Once they have realized that they
The
can trust
confidence.
us.
Yeah.
Right, and we have a return policy, a refund policy, an exchange policy. So করে দিচ্ছি বা refund করে দিচ্ছি. The trust is completely there. তখন
একটা
থেকেই.
ফলো আপ
Yeah.
কোয়েশ্চেন,
Right.
তোমাদের প্ল্যাটফর্মে কত পার্সেন্ট সে এফ কমার্স বেস বা ফেসবুক বেস এবং কত পার্সেন্ট ডাইরেক্ট টু প্ল্যাটফর্ম ইন টার্মস অফ পার্সেন্টেজ?
Answer.
I think right now, I think 70 to 75% of our orders are coming from the website, the e-commerce. But যেটা
Okay.
আমি add করতে চাচ্ছিলাম that F-commerce and e-commerce strategy-টা যদি একসাথে আমরা efficiently use করতে পারি, that is when we see the best results. Like the F-commerce activity, if it links the customer to the website, and that is what we are seeing is this trend is growing right now. That customer Facebook থেকে the call to actions of the ads, if they lead you to the website, they're comfortable going to the website and doing that. Sometimes they take screenshots, তারপর আমাদেরকে messenger message করে, they place an order there. But at the end of the day, in Bangladesh, we're also people. We like to speak to people in
Right.
fashion to bridge that trust gap. কথাবার্তা বলে বিয়ে করতে হয়. So 75% of our customers do come from the website, but a lot of that traffic is generated through Facebook or Instagram ads that link them there.
So I guess recurring customer then flips to tomorrow completely platform driven because the confidence is
exactly.
built, the
Yeah.
trust is there,
Ji.
and they have their own history, what
Ji.
they bought, and all those data they kind of see the value. Okay, got it.
Ji.
We can move
Of
on.
course.
So yeah, to add to that, Bhaiya, like we even see customers jara website e jacche, they're looking at the website and they'll take a screenshot and send it in the F-commerce or messenger, asking je etar price koto. The price is literally written on the picture,
I
right?
know.
So it's just about like they just want to be sure. Like the trust is
Yeah.
so lacking, and I feel like atoi mane the amateur at a stage the e-commerce in Bangladesh, that the trust gap will be there for a while until there are more of us, more people giving them an assurance and confidence. It has to থাকবে.
মাঝে মাঝে আমি চিন্তা করি যে লাইক ফুড পন্ডে পিপল অর্ডার দে ডোন্ট ডু দিস ক্র্যাপ বাট যখন ই
Yeah.
কমার্স হচ্ছে দেখেন সাডেনলি দ্য ইউজার বিহেভিয়ার চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাচ্ছে সো আই জাস্ট এই
Right.
আইরনিটা আমি বুঝতে পারি না লাইক ওয়াই ডাজ ইট হ্যাপেন লাইক দ্যাট
It's just the brand value, bhai.
Right.
Like Food Panda is just so trusted. Then Darazo korche na because they're just so trusted. We trust
True.
যত build হবে তত এই interaction টা কমবে. And you just need one interaction for them to be a lifetime value on the platform. So that is the goal.
True.
Right.
So we don't mind. আমরা পছন্দ করি কাস্টমার আমাদেরকে মেসেজ করেন, আমরা কথা বলি আপনাদের সাথে, আমাদের ব্যাপারে জানেন, শিখেন, and then inshallah you'll come again once you make that first purchase.
Right.
So customer care is really important in e-commerce Bangladesh still. So with what we're doing, we're trying to empower the customer so they feel confident, and we want Bangladesh to be at the forefront of a global fashion retail industry. We no longer feel content with just being behind the scenes manufacturing korchi, that's it. We aspire to be a global major fashion hub, Bangladeshi. So in recent years, we have seen that there's a huge shift towards online shopping, especially in young people. That is our target market. So fashion is accounting for a substantial 40% of all e-commerce sales amade Bangladesh. A growth that is being driven primarily by the convenience that online shopping offers. So এখন এত traffic, এত বাজে থাকে that people are resorting to shopping online for convenience. Our product variety পাচ্ছে. They're able to communicate with the brand itself. So shopping pache online, so they are preferring to shop online. So our target customer, it's like around 18 to 34-year-olds. They make up almost 70% of all e-commerce users Bangladesh. And this is the market that's worth $768 million right now and growing around 70% per month.
So
more and more people are going into e-commerce,
$768 million যেটা বলছো, is that for Bangladesh market?
Yeah.
Or globally?
Bangladesh market.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
huge. এবং
Yep.
typically যখন এই ট্রানজাকশনটা হচ্ছে, is it COD or Bikash, like what is the payment method they're using?
They're using all three. They're using COD, যেটা সবচেয়ে বেশি still. Bikashও এখন অনেক বাড়ছে, especially with Bikash's offers and everything. And
Yeah.
the third হচ্ছে আপনার যারা যে আপনার confidence gain করে ফেলে, a bit more confident and sophisticated user, they are using cards as well. So they're using online payment methods as well. So yeah, and we hope to see it becoming more and more. They use online card payments for these transactions.
The trend is definitely growing in online payments.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing that.
So,
Okay.
so this growth is kind of fueled by এখন middle affluent population যেটা আমরা বলি, the MAC population. That's really growing, and it is kind of fostering like a fashion conscious community where these populations are really caring about their fashion choices, because এখন আমরা সবাই in social media, we want to, we all have, there's a lot of young people who have a personal brand, so ওরা চায় যে ওদের নিজেদের individuality express করতে, and they're really craving the
Right.
e-commerce and fashion, the local fashion market key possibilities bring korte pare. So that is something
Sure.
that we want to cater to. Yeah.
So I'll talk about this business model. So this is our Strides business model. So I ultimately, we are sourcing products, and then we are creating a value proposition, and then we are selling it to our customer. So আমাদের যে products গুলো যেটা Strides কোতে sell করছি, majority of them is coming from Strides কো's private labels. So this is where আমাদের নিজস্ব design research করে customerদের সাথে
What is the
interact
percentage?
করে. It's about 95%
Wow.
revenue
Okay.
coming from private labels. We are also working with some third-party brands who we call our brand partners. ওদের সাথে আমরা revenue sharing model করি. But the majority of our platform is still driven by our own in-house brands. So we have Strides Co, our flagship brand, and then we have an ethnic brand which is called Mahal by Strides Co. এভাবে করে majority of the products on the platform is coming from us. Once we have these products, we are giving these set of unique value propositions that are setting us apart from our competitors. All our products are ready to wear, so we are giving extremely fast delivery. We have enhanced customer care, so customers come, আমাদের সাথে কথা বলেন, talk to us, interact with us, and we are here to support you whenever. Because we're e-commerce, we are gathering the right kinds of consumer analytics, and এগুলো আমরা translate করতে try করি all the time into our products that we are trying to release. And we are generating quality content and photography, which we'll in the next slide we'll discuss. And then customers are able to buy it right now from stridesco.com. এটার সাথে Instagram, Facebook, যা যা social media আছে. At the same time, we are also a registered Amazon seller. So we did a pilot project in Amazon USA through Amazon FBA. So this is আমাদের first step আর কি into venturing into the global world. So as an Amazon registered seller, we have the license to sell anywhere. So আমরা যখন আমাদের goal হচ্ছে from like year 2 or year 3 onwards, যদি আমরা একটু globally যেতে চাই, Amazon, the pilot project seemed like it is a good idea, but আপাতত we are focusing more on the local market আর কি. But because we want to be that global fashion brand in the future, inshallah, যে আমরা Amazon's সাথে register করে রেখেছি. So আমাদের the business model that we have, we are able to execute so far because of some core competencies that we have built in our value chain. So আমাদের এখানে 4টা area in the value chain যেখানে আমরা continuously কাজ করতে থাকি, because we believe that these are the areas that is setting us apart. Firstly হচ্ছে যে in-house R&D, যেটা ভাই বলেছে 95% of our products is coming from our own brands. That means we are using data-driven designs. And একটা জিনিস যেটা বলবো that what we are trying to do that maybe many brands have or companies in Bangladesh have neglected is we are actually thinking about the local consumer. What do they want? What do they like? What kind of fits do they want? What is the fitting of the Bangladeshi public? Jeta age maybe for the last 15-20 years, it was more about Bangladeshi consumers just wanting export products or like stock lot products, যেগুলো আমরা বলি, যে they're more looking for good quality and a good deal. But এখন যেভাবে mindset and the trends have changed, customers, it is like Aroni said, it is such a big part of your identity. So we need to understand the customers' identities and their sentiments. And এভাবে we are trying to push forward the best fashionable products, not just that what we believe is fashionable, but also what our consumers actually demand. So আমাদের R&D তে আমাদের অনেক effort যাচ্ছে. And
So
without that, yeah.
I have a follow-up question. So তুমি
Yes.
বলেছো data-driven design. এটার মানেটা কি?
So Bhaiya, what we are saying is that we are because we're e-commerce, আমরা customer their understanding গুলো we are able to track through what products they are viewing, ওরা একটা product কতক্ষণ view করছে, bounce করছে. যদি bounce rate বেশি থাকে, then maybe that is not an attractive product. If we see that people are staying there for some time, then we know that they're thinking about it. এরকম করে আমরা টেকটা leverage করছি, যেটা অর্ণিবু প্রথমে বললো, in order to make these data driven decisions. তারপর if a product is out of stock, a customer is able to click an option which allows them to notify me when it comes back in stock. এভাবে we are gathering the sentiment যে আছে এই প্রোডাক্টের চাহিদা আছে, ডিমান্ড আছে, So এভাবে করে we are trying to use data-driven designs, not just internal data, but also external market research data that because we are trying to compete with our global counterparts, যে অন্য আমাদের benchmark brands around the world, what are they doing, what are the products they are putting out, what is globally trending, এগুলো হচ্ছে data. So overall, we are using this to create and put forward, contemporary collections. So ওইটার পরে হচ্ছে আমাদের procurement and manufacturing. So এটা তো as we know that in Bangladesh we have such a huge supply chain in the garment side. এখন before it was more historically about the RMG side, but এখন vertical integration দিক থেকেও পুরো supply chain টা অনেক expand হচ্ছে. So we have all the resources here. We just need to be able to tap into it efficiently and effectively for us.
ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং আমার কোয়েশ্চেন আছে বিকজ
জি,
আমরা যখন তোমরা এই এক্সিস্টিং যে আরএমজি ফ্যাক্টরি আছে তাদের সাথে যদি কাজ করো there is a minimum order quantity or
right,
certain number of batch you have to do like to make it
definitely.
economics of scale তাহলে তোমার যে প্ল্যাটফর্ম আছে এই প্রত্যেকটা ডিজাইনের যে ভলিউম তোমরা প্রডিউস করছো ওটা কি are you able to match the requirement of the garments factories? Like, how do you kind of manage that part?
So, bhai, that's a very good question. This is one of our biggest challenges in our supply chain. Especially in our early stages, we really struggle to put forward collections because আমাদের যে order quantity আমরা প্রথমে তো we were trying to do more SKUs
Yeah,
and small quantities, right? But এটার জন্য তো বড় বড় ফ্যাক্টরিদের সাথে কাজ করা যাবে না। So তখন আমাদের supply chain অনেক issue হতো, trying to find the small supplier, আবার small supplier quality issues হয়। But
right.
we were always in the hope that just korte thaki, as we build the customer base, our MOQs will automatically grow. That will allow us to scale because that is the goal. And এটা করতে করতে, alhamdulillah, আমাদের ওই position আসছি where আমাদের product, কিছু কিছু products we've seen all the time demand, যেটা আমরা confidently বড় ফ্যাক্টরিদের কাছে যে আমরা অর্ডার গুলো প্লেস করতে পারছি. So when we can get to that stage, that is when we are really talking about economies of scale, better margins, better quality, all around scalability. That is what I mentioned in the procurement side. যে as we get bigger, our scalability will come and it will give us more competitive advantage. But যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত আমরা small quantity তে থাকবো এই চ্যালেঞ্জটা থাকবেই, but manage করতে হবে because you don't want so much of your cash to be tied up in inventory. যেটা আমরা and fashion is এমন একটা game, like even though আমরা যতই data driven দিয়ে আমরা product collection release করতে চাই, every product is still like a bet যে এটা
Right.
চলবে নাকি না, we don't exactly know unless it is a straight restock, right? So এতগুলো ইনভেন্টরি নিয়ে খেলাও এটা একটা খুবই টাফ একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ হয়ে যায়. So we try to manage this the best way we possibly can. But যত demand হবে তত scalability আসবে.
Okay. So data is one of your primary USP to manage the operation. Great.
Yes, definitely. I mean, that is the way that the world is going, and that is the beauty of e-commerce. যে data-driven decision making দিয়ে যদি if we can use the data the best way, then we are increasing our chances of making better decisions. So
Right.
আরেকটা জিনিস I want to highlight on এখানে is the content production. So one of our early stage investors is a gentleman named Kausar Ahmed. So owner, we got him as an early stage investor, not just for the capital, but also he owns a very interesting company. He's called Cutout Ways. So what his company is doing is like major outsourcing work for major brands around the world in terms of processing their images for their e-commerce sites. So, so these big brands or their e-commerce sites, যে ছবিগুলা যাচ্ছে, like say Adidas or whatever, their shoes and their products, এগুলো সব they are trying to take, they're editing the pictures in Bangladesh and they're also trying to take the pictures in Bangladesh. So because of that unique set of resources and capabilities that they have, and because we're e-commerce, we know that the content is editorial, meaningful content is such an
Yeah.
important part of bridging that trust gap and actually appealing to that customer because ওরা তো এটা দেখতে পারছে না. So photography and content is extremely important. So with a partnership with them, I believe that if you check our photos out compared to our other competitors, they are very different in terms of quality and aesthetic because আমরা যেভাবে ওই ছবিগুলা we are taking the content, it is in the same standards as the Zaras and the H&Ms and the Adidas, ওরা যেভাবে ছবিগুলা তুলছে ওই স্টাইলে ওই স্ট্যান্ডার্ড আমরা emulate করতে চাচ্ছি. So that is also our core competency. And finally, because all our products are ready to wear, outbound logistics efficiency is very key. If you want a product today, সকালবেলা order করলে ঢাকার ভিতরে আপনি বিকালের মধ্যে পেয়ে যাবেন. And that is very important for fashion because অনেকেও যদি আপনার একটা প্রোডাক্ট পছন্দ হয় 8-10 দিন অপেক্ষা করতে হয়, then you might lose interest in that product, or you just don't want to wait for that time. So whereas if it's instant, you need to be able to satisfy your instant cravings or instant requirements, that you have a party tomorrow, you have an event tomorrow, you're looking for something to wear, আজকে অর্ডার করলে জানি আমি আজকেই পাই কালকেই পাই. That is, fashion has so many purposes, so that is very important. একটা মজার সার্ভিস that we offer হচ্ছে trial at delivery inside Dhaka. So one big problem in Bangladesh is customers are sizing নিয়ে অনেক confusion, because বাংলাদেশের কোনো standard sizing নাই. আপনি যদি ইউরোপে যান or USA তে যান, there is a US standard size, Europe standard size, Asia standard size, or ওই কান্ট্রিদের মধ্যেও there is variation. আমাদের ওরকম কোনো standard sizing নাই, or প্রোডাক্ট যেভাবে কাস্টমাররা কেনা অভ্যস্ত, একদিন একটা দোকানে এম, আরেকটা দোকানে এস, আরেকটা দোকানে এক্সেল, there's so much variation. So a confusionটা আমরা stop করার জন্য size charts, these things are there, but we also offer a service that you can try multiple sizes, একটা size up or down from your choice, and you can try it in the comfort of your house. So delivery man আপনার কাছে যে wait করবে, আপনি যেটা রাখবেন সেটার জন্যই you will be charged. So that is one way we are bridging the experience, the physical experience part of it. And same time, easy returns. We have 7-day exchange, 7-day return. You didn't fit you don't like it, you change your mind, no problem. You can easily change your mind. কোনো সমস্যা নাই. And
So-
that is the customer experience. We are thinking about the customer all the time.
So what is the return rate? Because in বাংলাদেশে ই-কমার্সের একটা বিরাট লস সেগমেন্ট হচ্ছে যে রিটার্ন রেটটা, স্পেশালি ফর
return rate
ই-কমার্স
is
বিজনেস.
yeah, our return rate is quite low. It's less than 3%, I would say. And that is because return গুলো কখনই আসে when products are not up to your liking, or when, especially quality জন্য is the biggest reason for return, right? So if we can really hone in and get the quality right, then the only reason that একটা reason তো আপনি eliminate হয়ে যাচ্ছে. The only reason that's coming for your reason to return is পছন্দ হয় নাই, পছন্দ নাই হইতে পারে. So we believe that if we can get the quality right, then the return rate automatically goes down a lot.
Cool.
So just quickly, if I talk about the competitors, where we feel that we can be different, so we've highlighted some key attributes. One is we feel that our main competitors are the ones who are online but also confused. But right, so যেরকম we are competing with offline brands, offline resellers, and f-commerce brands. These are our key competitors. But where we are really standing out is we are offering original brand, original design, like one that we believe can be for the world, right? So we are really thinking about our brand and our products and our customers. We are providing export quality products. Many companies are giving products, but they are not fashionable products, but quality meet corona. We don't want that. We want affordable pricing for our consumers, customer focused website with a fashion focused UX. So our UX is fashion focused. That is one of the key things. Then we want to keep building on that. So you can come on our UX, come on Stridesco, and আপনার পুরো fashion purpose-টা solve হয়ে যাবে একটা জায়গা থেকে. So through the use of filters, maybe in the future, digital try-ons, a digital closet, these are all the things that we envision. Many companies don't have exchanges, or even if they have exchange, they don't have return. So that these are things that we do to put our customer first. And in the long run, we want Strides to be a brand where you can trust for fashion. You come on Strides, you can buy your whole wardrobe from there, and you know that এখানে যা যা এখানে আছে, it is fashionable. It is down to your personal taste, of course, but ফ্যাশনের দিক থেকে there will be no compromise, or there will be no doubt whether a product is fashionable নাকি না. So if you can trust the brand as being a thought leader and as being a fashion leader, then you are building yourself for long run success. And these are the things that we try to set ourselves as. So moving on to our team. So me and Orniapu, we are brothers and sisters. So Orniapu has experience in Shanta, like she said, in the R&D and merchandising. And I have more experience in managing operations, finance. I have my degree, my educational background is I have a master's in finance and accounting from Imperial College in London. And Orniapu as well has a master's in economics and strategy from Imperial College London. We actually went to university and graduated. We were there together. So, and then our other co-founder, who is my best friend for since we were kids, his name is Arik. He is from a tech background, so and he has a lot of experience managing service-based IT solutions in Bangladesh and for foreign clients. So that is with his help and his expertise, we were able to build StrideScore web e-commerce, and we did not use any any pre-made thing like Shopify WooCommerce. আমরা actually পুরো জিনিসটা আমাদের নিজস্ব built from scratch, and এটার main motivationটা ছিল হচ্ছে so that we are able to create features and do unique things as and when we want. If we want a really unique fashion focused UX, we cannot tailor that solution with a off the shelf product. We need to be able to create একটা customized একটা solution যেটা আমাদের কন্ট্রোলে থাকবে, আমরা যখন যেটা করতে পারি, and that has given us this ability to create these fashion focused UX features. And finally, our first stage investor Kausar Bhai, who we spoke about, the MD at Cutout Wiz, he is also part of our team as well. So shall I move on to the unit economics side of it?
Sure.
So our overall unit economics যেটা আমরা বলি, আমাদের basket size is right now averaging at about 2600 taka, and we are seeing this basket size grow year on year. From year on year, our basket size has grown about 60%. আগে কাস্টমার এক দুইটার থেকে বেশি কিনতো না, এখন they're buying like 3, 4, 5. So which is a great sign of trust in our products. We are making an overall gross profit margin of close to 70%. So that is quite a strong thing, a strong point, but this will keep growing if we can increase our scale. If we can produce, if we can give higher orders, volume orders, then we can see this amount growing as well. And over the years, we have generated approximately 3x return, 3x revenue growth. Sorry, and that is something that we are trying to maintain. So over the last 3 years, 3 times আমাদের revenue growth হচ্ছে consistently, and this is our target for this year. And
what is driving that growth?
Driving the growth, couple of things. One, first of all, is more inventory, more products. We are dishing out and putting out more SKUs all the time. We are trying to give full wardrobe solutions. এখনো এটা পর্যন্ত যেতে পারি নাই, but চেষ্টা করছি. And our marketing team, Aroni Apu can talk maybe a little bit about the marketing side. ওইদিক থেকেও our marketing team is completely in-house because we have a certain vision of what we want the marketing to be. ওইদিক থেকেও we are really expanding our efforts. So these two things simultaneously is driving our growth. And এটাই আমাদের, we are going to try to focus on these two things the most as we are trying to reach 4-5 times growth. So our target would be from next year, we want to reach 4 to 5 times growth and maintain that. So 3 বছর in a row, if we can maintain 3x growth, that will give us a leverage and platform to move to 5, 6, 7x growth in the long run. And so yeah, one of the final slides, which is our traction. So we all want to know in a startup that what is the kind of traction that we are generating. So in our lifetime, we have sold almost 30,000 pieces of clothing and served over 16,000 customers. So and this rate is growing quite strongly, as we said, 3 times year on year. We have a 35% returning customer base. So not only are we acquiring new customers, but we are also holding on to them. Customer retention is very important, and আমাদের এটা হচ্ছে very important to generate a loyal customer base, because long run আমরা যদি আমাদের existing customer the lifetime value to maximize করতে পারি, there is nothing better than that in terms of marketing costs and general brand loyalty. So এটা আমাদের growth, our target is 40%. Some months we hit 40%, some months we hit as even more. So এটা আমরা জানি consistently 40% hit করতে পারি, এটা আমাদের target. And just in the last 1 year, we had almost we had around 220,000 website visitors. So that is also a really positive sign that customers are knowing about us, hearing about us.
এটা কি চেঞ্জ হয়, লাইক আমাদের যেরকম কিছু কিছু অ্যানুয়াল ইভেন্ট আছে, লাইক পূজা, তারপর ঈদ,
জি
নববর্ষ, তখন ই কমার্সে there is like a spike. Do you see
জি
similar kind of spike
Yeah,
in
we
your
see the same trend.
আচ্ছা,
আমরা
এবং
একই
তোমরা কি
ট্রেন্ডটাই দেখি যে জি
সেখানে তো অনেক ট্রেডিশনাল, বেসিক্যালি those are more traditional wear, তো you cover those as well তোমাদের প্ল্যাটফর্মে?
আমরা সব ধরনের প্রোডাক্টসই দেই আমাদের কাস্টমারদেরকে। We have shirts, the পাঞ্জাবিজ, কুর্তিজ, সব ধরনের প্রোডাক্ট দিচ্ছি, with যেগুলো কুর্তিজ, পাঞ্জাবি, সেগুলো in theme with the modern contemporary fashion যেটা আমাদের কাস্টমাররা is demanding.
Right. So what is
we
your
are not
like
sorry Sorry, can I just add to that? We
Yeah.
we are not just মানে একটা এখানে misconception থাকতে পারে that we are Western just because we want to be globally trending means we are only Western wear. No, we want আমাদের aim is to একটা for the modern Bangladeshi anything they want to wear we will have. So একটা modern Bangladeshi enough for any একটা Bangladeshi wardrobe kurtas and Punjabis is a must. And এটাও অনেক is a big part of their fashion identity. তো
Yeah.
এটাও আমরা অ্যাড্রেস করব যত the products our customers Bangladeshi modern customers want we will try to bring those products.
তোমাদের বেস্ট সেলার প্রোডাক্ট কি?
Punjabis is actually one of our best sellers.
Okay.
So that's a good thing. তাছাড়া সারা বছর আমাদের যেরকম our trousers are very popular. Actually, with
Okay.
Strides, we started off with trousers because we felt that was the first real gap in the market. ভালো প্যান্ট পাওয়া যায় না। And আমাদের গার্মেন্টস এর এক্সপিরিয়েন্সটা আসলে শুরু হয় ট্রাউজার্স থেকে। আমরা যে শান্তা গার্মেন্টসে কাজ করতাম, our factory specialized in woven trousers. So আমাদের তখন এক্সপার্টিসটা এখান থেকে শুরু, সো
Right.
ওইটাও আমাদের একটা ফ্ল্যাগশিপ প্রোডাক্ট।
ওকে, তোমাদের ওয়েবসাইটটা কি?
Let me just share another screen.
That would give some idea যে প্ল্যাটফর্মটার এক্সপিরিয়েন্সটা কিরকম, and আমি আসলে তোমাদের প্রোডাক্ট দেখার জন্য আমি ইন্টারেস্টেড।
Yeah, of
And
course.
so তোমাদের টার্গেট গ্রুপের এজ ব্র্যাকেট আমি বাদ পড়ে গেছি, so I don't know your brand.
Oh, we do cater, Bhaiya, to more than 40 plus as well, because we do see the Eid show especially, there's a lot of different age groups that are coming
Right.
on the website. So
Because of the yeah.
everyone wants contemporary modern pieces এখন. So which is something that is always going to keep growing.
This is our website. If you can see my screen.
Yeah.
So we have menswear, women's wear. এখন যেহেতু ঈদ সামনে, so পুরাটাই হচ্ছে ঈদ focused at this moment. So যখন ঈদ চলে যাবে তখন it will change more into summer.
Right.
We have our new arrivals এখানে থাকে. All these are just brand new, dropped just 2 days ago. Just yesterday I think it dropped. So এটা
So
হচ্ছে আমাদের
তোমার
ঈদুল আদার collection.
সব তোমরা আবার you use live people, not mannequin. E-commerce সাধারণত mannequin use করে mostly.
আমরা combo করি, but most of the products is with a live mannequin because after if I click ধরেন this Punjabi, which is our latest one of our latest ones. So তখন we also have multiple images
Right.
of this product. কারণ এই প্রোডাক্টটা আমি যে কিনবো আমি তো I don't know how it looks with just one piece. যদি সামনাসামনি দেখতাম then I would have been able to make an informed decision. But because I'm buying online, I need more images. So এখানে so this would be like your mannequin style picture. And then we have the close up, back side, front. এগুলো আমরা কিছু SOP follow করি. And then we give all the details, fabric composition, whatnot. And এখানে হচ্ছে আমাদের trial feature where if you click I am size M, এখানে it says unsure about your size, select the option to try a size up or down. তখন if I click up or down, তিনোটা সাইজই আপনার কাছে চলে যাবে।
এটা মানুষ বুঝে?
বুঝে, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
we do.
definitely.
Okay.
আর যারা and people are curious, they message us about it, and তখন আমরা বুঝাই দেই if there's any confusion.
তোমাদের ট্রাউজার দেখি, I mean your
Sure.
blockbusters.
So here we have summer এর জন্য we have this new mint gray trouser, very nice for the
The
summer.
first one is a
stretch
Punjabi
fabric.
pajama.
হ্যাঁ, এটা পায়জামা, so standard এটা essential products. So another thing that we say Strides is essentials with an edge. So you can come to Strides and get all your wardrobe essentials. Pajama আপনার লাগবে, you know that you need it, but it's going to be high quality, it's going to have zip pockets, it's going to have a back pocket, it's going to be functional. So আপনার আর কোথা থেকে জীবনে পায়জামা কেনা লাগবে না। Every year আপনার পায়জামা কিনতে হবে, আপনি আমাদের থেকে এসে কিনবেন। These are our goals.
And তোমরা completely online-ই থাকবে? You're not considering like omnichannel model in future?
No, we are. আমরা offline outlet করার ইচ্ছা আছে, so we are exploring that right now. How we can best make that feasible.
কারণ I think building trust এর জন্য, especially a country like Bangladesh, I think a physical element really kind of adds to that experience. At least যদি just দেখা যায়.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Cool. So are you guys fundraising or what's the situation? I saw that you have raised money. So what is the plan for that?
So we
Yeah,
raised
Arnie, go.
yeah, so we have finished our round. So এখন we're focusing on increasing our revenue. তারপরে আমরা আবার fundraising করব, hopefully by the end of this year or early next year. So far
Awesome.
আমরা we really prioritize আপনার organic growth যেটাকে বলে. Like we really want to lift the business up and not just there's growth and there's sustainable growth. So আমরা
Right.
focus করি সবসময় to build the business in a sustainable manner. So
So
that is our aim.
এই বছর তোমাদের টার্গেট কি, since you have raised the fund, so where do you want to go with that capital? And I'm assuming it's a growth capital.
Firstly,
Oh, you go
we
ahead.
want to keep so we want to keep our 3 times revenue growth. এটা হচ্ছে our first target that আমাদের last year থেকে we want to grow 3 times. এটার জন্য, since we raised our last fund, we mainly spend this money on two areas. We actually raised a combination of equity and debt, not fully equity,
আচ্ছা।
because a huge amount of our capital requirement হচ্ছে আপনার inventory জন্য and new styles. So এটার জন্য it's more that falls more under the working capital side. So because we have been around, we have had some stable growth, we were able to secure some institutional funding loan that really helped us to scale up our business. And with that, side by side, আমরা যে equity fund raise করেছি, we were able to expend that into some new hires that are essential in the marketing and the R&D side. So like, for example, we hired a pattern master, which is more in the R&D side, who is a very critical person when it comes to developing R&D করার জন্য. And then we also just আমাদের overall marketing budgets গুলা, marketing activities গুলা scale up করি. So these are the two things that we are focusing on now for this year to reach 3 times growth. And then we are going to start going a bit more bigger in terms of when we raise the next fund, whether it's some more debt or whether it's more equity, তখন we're going to build we're going to try to go into outlets, offline stores, go into our mobile app, proper increase our efficiency, and তখন হচ্ছে our growth will be 4 to 5 times yearly annual growth. So তখন থেকে we want to really exponentially drive the brand forward. And we haven't really done much in terms of branding. Most of our branding is from online social media and word of mouth. So this is something that we want to do a bit more as well.
Okay, it's exciting. Personally, I actually, me and my two co-founders, we did a fashion online store called Zoom Zoom. We ran it for about
Okay.
2.5 years, and we failed miserably. And one of the
Oh.
main reason was that a consumer didn't come to platform. A lot of this early traffic was in Facebook, and it was very difficult to kind of support that because it was kind of it was not a seamless transaction. There are a lot of infrastructure challenges, but trust factor was a big thing. Rate of return was not that high, but what I've seen that they want a lot of SKUs, they have options, and if they don't find one, they just move to something else. And at that time, maybe it was more price conscious, not value conscious. So it was basically price was a big driver of drawing the traffic. And then, as e-commerce is very, I would say, marketing driven, and if you don't do growth in a sustainable fashion, you kind of burn a lot of money. And
Right.
Definitely.
that was also a big, I was thinking, a pain in our operation where you have to constantly
Yeah.
burn money to kind of drive growth. And it was like it just wasn't sustainable. So anyway, I'm glad to see that somebody else is trying to crack it. And you guys obviously come from some of the advantage of being in the actual manufacturing base, know that business in a very deeper level than say we did, and have created kind of your mode to kind of build a brand that can attract sustainable consumer, because I think end of the day that will make a
Right.
difference.
Definitely.
Inshallah.
So anyway, thanks for coming here and sharing your pitch. All the best in your success, and hope to hear maybe 1 year down the line some major stories coming out of Strides.
Thank you so much, Maya, for having us and giving us the opportunity to talk about Strides.
Thank you,
Great.
Baya. I hope you enjoyed hearing us. hearing
No, it
from us.
did. We spoke for almost an hour, man.
Oh,
So
really? Okay. Didn't realize.
it's a good deep dive. Just something that because I had a lot of flashes as I was talking to you, but but it's something I really hopeful that a local brand kind of cracks it, because being a second largest manufacturing base for clothing brands is just disappointing that we don't see success coming out on the retail sector and taking the brands to not just Bangladesh but outside, because ultimately I like to see somebody kind of goes out and build not just Tommy Hilfiger, but
Mhm.
being the working the backside, but creating our own local brands. But যেগুলো আছে কাজ করছে, they're all very comprised to very niche approach. They're very
Mhm.
they have maybe some platform, but the scale is not that level. So
Mhm.
unless
Right.
you kind of take your brand to the mass, is hard to kind of be noticed. I would
Yeah,
say,
Definitely.
right?
Definitely.
definitely.
All right,
Massive product sell করলে you can create a fashion movement. If there's enough people wearing your products, that is, you're creating real movements in
right,
terms of setting trends and styles and lifestyle. So, that is when you can
Yeah,
really establish
price is
yourself as a
definitely
brand.
still a major factor in
right,
purchasing decisions in Bangladesh.
right,
And we see it improving, but definitely, we have to cater to what they want. They want
right,
something good value. Everyone wants that. We want something that is worth the value. We want a good deal.
right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you,
Bye.
Baya.